Hi and welcome to another episode of What's Cooking. I'm Chef Ismail Arbee, back to cook up a storm. However, today I do have a guest in studio with me. Just careful, he's rather shy. Right? Welcome, Mom said. How are you doing today? Good. Brilliant. You ready to get your hands dirty and start cooking up a storm?
More than anxious.
Awesome, brilliant. Right, so I'm just going to start off by showing you the ingredients. Right, I've got a bit of paprika, oregano, butter, flour, salt, pepper, olive oil, lasagna sheets, of course, because we're making a beef lasagna today, garlic, parmesan cheese, mozzarella, cheddar, a bit of lemon, some fresh rosemary, all your different colors of peppers, bit of green chili, red chili, some fresh cream, some milk, lemon, onion, not forgetting the beef mince and tomatoes. So let me just explain to you and our viewers at home the process today, right? We're going to be making a Napolitana sauce, right? Napolitana sauce is basically a reduction of tomato, but we're adding a lot of flavor to it, right? All depends on what you like. I prefer as fresh as possible, right? So we're gonna start off first. Mom Israel, you're gonna cut up those tomatoes for me. We're gonna blend them into a nice puree, and we're gonna start it cooking. Okay. Right, just careful your fingers, eh? We don't want no cut fingers today, right?
I've got enough practice from you.
Oh, do you? Brilliant. Right, no chopping of fingers today. I'm just gonna add a bit of olive oil. Right, and a little bit of chili, a bit of olive oil, a bit of onion, right, which we're going to chop up here. How are you doing? You okay there? Right, so a bit of onion. Don't break anything. I must tell the viewers at home, he has an ability to break absolutely anything, anywhere, at any given time. Is that working out for you? My onion goes into my pot, right? So I'm basically braising my onion off. Yeah. Awesome. Are you good? Blend. So how often are you in the kitchen?
Every second moment of my life.
That is so true, eh?
I'm still running to the kitchen here all the time.
Okay, you can empty it out in
But
here.
it's not very often that I cook.
So,
sadly.
But today we're going to make you do something.
And this is such an awesome dish. I mean,
yes. Yeah, we're good.
You can make this.
We're good.
Can we?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's awesome. We're going to empty that out in there. How are you doing there? Are you well?
Almost done. Do you need more?
Didn't break anything?
No, I didn't.
Okay, cool. Ah, nice, bonus. So I'm just gonna take the garlic, just gonna crush it a bit, and into my pot. Mix it up nicely. Can you get that chili, the oregano smell coming out?
Yeah,
awesome, eh?
It's coming out of there.
Brilliant.
Very subtle though.
But you're gonna get an explosion of sauce later. Just drop that on lower heat.
Some more paste here, tomato paste. Oh, there's the
brilliant. Tomato puree.
Oh, tomato puree.
Puree, yes. Okay. Just a few more. Yeah. And then we're done. Brilliant.
Already enhancing.
Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. Yeah, you're enhancing your chef skills. Nice. Just need a bit more oil. Right, just extracting all the flavors so we can merge them later together. Brilliant. Right, this is a freshly ground Napolitana sauce, right? So it's only fresh tomatoes. If you add tomato paste, you're just going to basically be giving it a redder color and a bit more thicker.
That was going to be my next question.
Yes. 100%. You know what? A lot of places do use the tin tomatoes, but on my show, I love to show you raw ingredients from scratch. We make it happen. Exactly.
That's the best way
because your tomatoes are a lot more. Your tomatoes in your canned tomatoes are very acidic. Absolutely. So you're going to put a lot more sugar in it compared to normal. Right. Oh, brilliant.
Can you put it there?
Sure. Right, looking awesome. This is smelling brilliant. So we're just going to add our tomatoes to it. Right. Nice. I'm just going to add a bit of water to it as well. Alright, then we're going to allow this to reduce. When I say reduce, I'm basically allowing it to cook on a lower heat, right, for a duration of time. Okay. So all my flavors can come through. Have you made a white sauce before?
White sauce? White sauce meaning with cheese?
No, that's a cheese sauce, right? White sauce, very simple: flour, butter, milk. You add a bit of cream to it, which makes it a bechamel sauce. Okay. Right, so that's the only difference. So, yep, we're gonna start off with our mince, right? Let me just chop up these chilies quickly.
Chef style chopping.
Yeah. And you can just grab a small knife, and you can cut our lemon.
Okay. How would you like it to be?
Right, just in half. We're gonna just add a bit of lemon juice to the mince itself. Brilliant.
Just one?
Yeah, just one. Right, now a little trick for our viewers at home, which I should have told Mohammed Sahel already, was when you're gonna extract the juice of a lemon, right? A quick trick is always take your lemon at first and rub it on your cutting board. Oh, right? Exactly, as you loosen the lemon juice, the lemon itself up, which makes the juice easier to come out.
Yeah.
Right, so that's awesome. Now it's time to get your hands dirty.
Yeah, waiting for it.
There you go. Right? You can, I'm gonna give you more ingredients now, a bit of spring onion.
Am I gonna mush it up?
Yes, you are. Right.
What's the reason of mushing it up?
You're basically getting all the flavors running through. Every bit of flavor, we're trying to get it merging through, and you're trying to mix it up quite nice as well, so that one area is lacking flavor compared to the other areas.
Not too much of flavor.
Exactly. So it's gonna be a bit chunky, which I love. In there, I'm just gonna put a bit of onion as well.
It doesn't fry well.
Yes, because we chop very fast. Oh, chop it up. Really quick. Right, that goes in. Okay. Right, this is boiling up nicely. And allow it to reduce. Right, to make our Napolitana. A bit of rosemary.
Okay.
Right, while you clean this rosemary, all you're doing is basically pulling it off. You take your fingers, you put it here, and you're just scraping it down.
Okay.
Right, so until you get the stem, because stem is a little bit bitter to eat.
Oh, okay.
Right, then you're gonna chop that up for me, right, into small dices.
Okay, no problem.
Right, while you're doing that, I'm gonna be making my white sauce.
The amazing white sauce.
The amazing white sauce. So what do you like to do in your spare time? I know you don't cook, right? So what else do you like to do in your spare time?
Going out socializing.
You're in the social scene.
Meeting new people, different people.
Because you love making stories and talking, correct?
I'm a puncher.
Right, so with my white sauce for you viewers at home, I'm just going to add a bit of butter, right? I want my butter to melt up. Butter, I'm going to add a bit of olive oil. For the mere fact is that I do not want my butter to burn, so the olive oil helps it from not burning, I should say. I grab my whisk.
Would you like more rosemary?
Yes, please. Okay. Just a few more sprigs. Can you get the smell of this?
Absolutely
fresh.
So refreshing.
Exactly, it is. Smell is going to make the entire studio smell.
Yeah, the entire place. But going along with the oregano as well, it's going to give a fantastic.
Exactly. So a bit squeeze of lemon juice.
Like squeezing.
Whoopsie, I'm squeezing it all over you. Brilliant. Right, and this is coming out awesome. I'm just going to add a bit of flour. Right, this is what you call in chef's terms a roux. Roux is basically flour and butter mixed together. Right, as you can see, that is what you call a roux.
That's lovely.
Right, and I'm just going to allow my flour to cook. You're going to pop your rosemary in there, and you're going to massage it in really well. Right, you want the flavors to go all over your mince. Right, you don't want dry mince, you don't want unflavored mince, so you're going to mush it up really well, yes. There you go. Brilliant. I've got the roux going here. I just need a bit more flour. Cooking my roux up nicely. It's coming out awesome. Right, then for your bechamel, I just add my cream, my milk for my white sauce, and then I'm going to be making it into a bechamel. I'm just adding the milk. Right, when adding the milk, you want to whisk very, very, very quickly, right, to avoid any lumps coming through. So it's continuously whisking, and you'll get absolutely no lumps. Right, nobody wants a lumpy sauce.
Lumpy sauce, of course not. To be smooth.
Exactly. So we're gonna get there 100%. Okay, and at this point I start adding in my cream to make my bechamel. Right, this is what builds muscles. Continuously whisking. Oh, does it?
So how do you tell whether or not you mix the beef mince?
You're just basically trying to look for all your flavors. Just trying to find bits and pieces all over the place. Yes. The spring onion, the normal onion. Right, you can add a bit of cheese in there as well if you'd like. Not right now though.
But too premature.
The sauce is coming out. Yeah, it's still not ready yet. So add a bit more milk. Right, adding my milk. Right, so for the viewers at home, I'm looking for a bit of a runny consistency, and the method to doing that is just keep on adding your milk and keep on whisking until you get a runny texture. How good are you at cutting onions?
I know I'm going to cry.
You can use the tap there if you'd like. You know you're going to cry. We're gonna put you to the test today, right? We're going to see how well you can cut onions. The chef way, eh?
The chef way. You'll get there one day. You will get there.
Right, adding my cream. I just want to wipe this down. I always make a big mess. Always. But be good.
It's fine, you know, your food is still amazing.
Yeah, no, thank you so much. Brilliant. Okay, so you're just going to start by chopping off this onion for me. Let's test your skills.
Okay.
Go, MS, go. Go, MS, go. Right, did you slit it down that way?
I tried, yeah, well I tried. I don't know if you supposed to slit it all the way down.
You slit it 3/4 way down.
3/4 way down.
Yeah.
That was an epic failure.
Oh my word, but it's cool, don't worry. We got your back. That's, let me just do a quick, yeah, let me just do a quick one for you. Well, just to get it, remove this. Right, another trick for the viewers at home. Never ever cut with anything else on your board. You will chop your fingers off 100%. Your board always needs to remain clean and clear when your knife goes in. Right, so our onion is there. Brilliant. Right, olive oil. And obviously the fattening butter. That's a must. Hey?
I'm waiting for my favorite.
You can start grating them in the meantime.
All three of them.
Yes, I told you, we're going to make people fat today. Brilliant.
Alright, which cheese would you like me to grate first?
All of them.
All of them.
Actually, your cheddar and mozzarella. Right, just crush our garlic. With the garlic going in there, fry it off. Right, so last thing, I'm just going to grab, while you're busy grating,
Can I grate in this?
You carry on, yes. Don't grate your fingers, eh? Please, we don't want grated fingers on shoot today. Right. Turn this off nicely. Why are you so quiet?
I'm watching.
You're going quiet now.
Watching you do your magic.
Right. And then I'm just going to pop my mince in, right, and allow it to cook off. Right, I'm not going to be using oil for this round. Oh, actually, maybe I should just use oil. Right.
Would you need more cheese?
Brilliant. You can grate the mozzarella, it's fine. Okay, Okay. While our meat is busy cooking off, we've got our Napolitana sauce going, we've got our white sauce going. We're just gonna wait for our mince to cook off. We'll be right back, just going on a little break. By the time you get back, we're gonna show you how to lay your lasagna.
Awesome.
Awesome. See you in a bit.